What is this? Apart from the fact that it's not a great drawing, what does it represent? So this is a really wonderful story that really helps to illuminate our understanding of what this light of being, gaṇeśa, really is. So before we look at this story, we're just going to make sure we're clear about how we invoke this light of being within ourselves, and we invoke it by calling its name. And it, or his name, is gaṇeśa. So we start with a ga, so there's no a in Sanskrit, so it's not gaṇeśa, ga. And then tongue up pointing towards the roof of the mouth, like ne, gaṇeśa. So this sha is pretty similar to the English sha. If we want to refine it somewhat, we just make sure that we bring the tongue down as we say it. So sha, sha, not sha. gaṇeśa. And then the last thing we have to pay attention to is that an E in Sanskrit is always a 2 count. I should have this little slash clearer here. It's a 2 count vowel, and these are 1 count vowels. So the E has to be double the length of the A. So it's gaṇeśa. So gaṇeśa, his vahana is a mūṣika, which is a mouse. Believe it or not, this is a mouse. So why a mouse? Well, the root of mouse, of mūṣika, is mūṣ, and mūṣ means stay. So anyone who knows the yama and niyama will know that asteya means in not stealing. So stay means in stealing. So why in stealing? And what does in stealing have to tell us about this mouse? Well, a mouse tends to hide in little corners and goes out and gets its food, steals its food in order to keep itself sustained and nourished. So what does this have to do with gaṇeśa? Well, the mouse is a metaphor for the Atman, or a symbol. It symbolises the Atman. And the Atman is our true essence, the essence of who we truly are, our self with a capital S. So the Atman is said to steal the essence of everything that we do away from us. So we think that we do actions in order to make ourselves or others feel better, or we do things that make ourselves or others not feel better. And the reality is that it is the Atman that is holding all of these actions, and the action is held within the realm of the Atman, who is the one from which everything stems, not from the limited idea of ourselves. So what does this have to do with gaṇeśa? Well, it's interesting to note that he doesn't have a Shakti, unlike Vishnu, Shiva and Brahman, who all have a Shakti. gaṇeśa doesn't have a Shakti, but he does have Atman itself underneath him, sitting beneath him. Now, gaṇeśa is known as the remover of obstacles, so we all believe we have obstacles in our way of achieving certain goals. So whether they be material, we all have material goals of gaining material possessions, and we feel like we have obstacles in the way stopping us from achieving this. Or we have emotional goals, like to remain emotionally stable at all times, or to be in a constant state of bliss and peace, and we feel perhaps that we have obstacles in the way that are stopping us from achieving these emotional states of being. Or perhaps we have spiritual goals to, say, attain enlightenment, and we feel that there are obstacles in the way stopping us from achieving this. So we turn to gaṇeśa to ask him to help us remove these obstacles. But if we look at this image, on one level, of course, these obstacles have a reality, they have a truth to them. But on another level, that which he is sitting on is the Atman itself, which steals and already has stolen the essence of all our troubles, our obstacles, our ideas of what's in the way of us and something we think we want to achieve has already been absorbed and taken into this other realm of understanding, which is the realm of the vahana, the vehicle, which is the Atman itself. So I hope this helps to give a new light of understanding to this image and this idea of gaṇeśa and his vehicle, the mūṣika, whose root is mūṣ, in stealing. So I really hope that you found that interesting.